Oops. No! Let's whisk again like we did last summer. Who said baking was easy? Because it's a workout. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we today? And welcome back to another Bake With Me video. My second ever Bake With Me video, even though the last time we made pancakes, so I don't know what I count that as baking or what. So today we're making something very exciting, something I have made before, but I feel like I've mastered this recipe. I feel like also it might give you some inspiration for your baking, because I know a lot of people are baking right now. A lot of people are at home, chilling, baking. So today we're baking something that is not my own recipe, not at all. I did not come up with this. I'm not trying to take credit, okay? What it is Kinder Bueno cookie bars. If you know me, you know I love cookies and I love Kinder Bueno. Like, the inside of the Kinder Bueno is my favorite thing ever. I also love Kinder chocolate. So these combined together is like, it's the best thing ever. So we're just gonna bake it. I have all my things. I have my baking bowl. I have my thing to bake it in. I have butter, Kerrygold, obviously. I have my Kinder Bueno, my Kinder, my flour, my kind of Monster, my sugar, chopped eggs. Let's get into it. I also have my weighing scales. This is an essential part of the whole Bake With Me situation. I think baking is really therapeutic. It's really chill, and you know, I feel like it can get some of us through whatever situation that's happening. So this is from the website Jane's Patisserie. I'm obsessed with it, but the prep time is 10 minutes, cook time is 20 minutes, so the total time is only 30 minutes. So if you're watching this on Saturday evening, I might inspire your Sunday baking. I was gonna put this into my weekly vlog, but then I was like, everyone has time to watch more YouTube videos. We're just gonna make it into our own video. I thought this white shirt was quite baker-esque. So Jane's Patisserie, I will link the full recipe down below. You want to line a 9 by 9 inch square tin. This isn't a tin, and I don't know how big it is. We're just gonna put that to the side. So we're gonna whisk together the plain flour, bicarbonate of soda, salt, and corn flour. Plain flour, we need 275 G. I'm so excited to make these, lads. My mom just asked me, she was like, what you want for dinner? And I was like, girl, I'm making cookie bars. I don't think I'm gonna need a dinner. If I was great, I would have 2 cameras, and one camera would like show you me, and one camera would show you like what I'm doing. But you know, no, we only have 1 camera today. I'm putting the flour into a bowl. It's riveting, I promise. The next thing we need is bicarbonate of soda. Okay, you know what? I don't have bicarbonate of soda, but I do have baking powder. So I'm just gonna assume it's more or less the same thing. You only need a teaspoon anyway, so I doubt it's gonna make that much of a difference to the recipe. Who knows? It might. These might be horrible. And we're gonna need some salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt because apparently who I am. Also, I'm just trying to judge what half a teaspoon would be. I think that's fine. Corn flour, which we need 1 tablespoon of corn flour. I love baking. Does anyone else just love baking? It's so therapeutic. I love making yummy treats. You know, what else would you be doing? I feel like at the moment in 2020, with everything that's going on, we're not going to acknowledge it, but what else would I be doing is like a real phrase that I'm using now. Because like, what else would I be doing, you know? Why am I such a domestic goddess? So I'm gonna put this massive bowl to the side, and we are going to melt the butter and add to a bowl. So we're gonna use 115 grams of butter. There we go, 115 grams of butter, and we're gonna put it in the microwave. Just put the butter in for like a minute. I don't know, it should work. I'm so excited to bake these, lads. You have no idea how good they are. They're like the softest, crumbliest, most moist. Some of you might hate that word. Also, yes, I did do like a full glam to go baking because I was making TikToks. I've basically 11,000 followers on TikToks now. TikTok obviously favors me as a person. If I combine all my other social medias, it does make up my TikTok. So I love TikTok, love the TikTok fam. And I feel like, you know what, everyone's getting into TikTok at the moment because they have nothing else to do. And they're like, oh my God, TikTok's great. And it's like, honey, we've been knowing. The butter is melted. We don't want to burn the butter, that is not good. So we need 135 grams of light brown sugar. And the good thing about this recipe as well is you need more brown sugar than white sugar. I actually don't know, like, is brown sugar even better for you than white sugar? Like, who knows, you know? The white sugar, and then you mix with an electric whisk, which I don't have. So I'm just gonna do it by hand because why not? So I have my whisk and I have my sugars and my butters, which looks like this. So we're just gonna whisk this together in this bowl that is probably a tad bit too small for what I'm doing. Whisking, 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 oh, whisking, whisking, whisking. Dance party while we're whisking. I haven't worked out today, so I have so much energy, but my legs are killing me because I did weights yesterday. Ba, 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 ba. So it says 2 minutes by the electric whisk. Oh, 3 minutes by hand. I love how she gives a by hand option. 3 minutes is a long time to be whisking something, I feel like. No, just me. Who said baking was easy? Because it's a workout. I actually love baking. And I also love filming myself while I'm baking. The last pancake video I made, I had so much fun. But I feel like sharing this recipe with you, and I know I didn't make it up, but I can still introduce you to some of it, you know? Maybe you haven't heard of this. It's so easy to make. And I mean, such a nice treat to bake yourself. Okay, I feel like that's 3 minutes now. Now what do we do? Add in the egg and vanilla and whisk again. Great, more whisking. How much? So we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And thankfully, that is exactly what I've left. I'd love to be one of those people who can like crack an egg with their hands. You're like the chefs. I got some shelling. Got it, false alarm, false alarm. Let's whisk again like we did last summer. So we're actually nearly done. See, isn't this so quick? It's also more quick because I'm editing it and cutting out all the bits of me literally rambling to myself. So now the consistency of the sugar, butter and eggs together is like a lovely... Oops. So we're gonna pour that in and mix until a really thick cookie dough is formed. So we're looking for a thick with 2 C's, as per usual, always on this channel, you know. And we're just gonna mix it together. Also, I do taste my cookie dough when it's raw. I like to live on the edge, but I don't recommend you try that at home. You know, it's really risky, really dangerous. We don't want to get salmonella. We don't need salmonella at a time like this. But I just like to taste it, you know, make sure everything's good, that the flavor is there, that we're not missing any vital flavors. So we're just gonna mix this in until there's no flour showing. So basically you don't want any flour, like any whiteness showing in your dough. It should be a lovely brown color, like so. So she says to put all the Kinder in now when it's in the bowl and mix it in. But personally, through trial and error of this recipe, I actually like to put the mixture in and then just place the Kinder in. I don't know why I like to do that. Probably just, you know, being original, putting my own stamp on the recipe. So we're just gonna put this in to the thing. Will I actually get my knees? Oh my God, why didn't I think of this the whole time so you could see? Okay, great. So we're putting our dough into this thing with the parchment paper, and we're just making sure that it lies flat. Sorry, I'm the CEO of filming right now. Who needs a professional filming setup when you can literally be on your knees? CEO of thinking. So I am. So basically what we want to do now is just flatten it all out. You can flatten it with your hands, you know, just make sure your hands are washed. because Jesus Christ, if I hear one more person tell me wash my hands. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna open up each Kinder bar individually and break it up and just place the Kinder throughout the mixture. Just make sure that it's kind of spread out evenly throughout. Really try to push it into the recipe, so, or into the dough, so it's like in it, you know, it's inside. I should have filmed the whole video like this. I'll know for next time, next baking video. So well, you don't need to see what I'm doing. Like, come on, if you don't know how to put flour in a bowl, mix it up and mix some eggs and sugar together, then I'm not your problem, you know? I don't want it all through it, but just not any gaps I see, but anywhere that I think could use some chocolate. I mean, the dough tastes so good on its own anyway. It's not like you need, you know, chocolate all throughout it, because the cookie dough tastes bomb. I just have my oven on now, preheating. It's kind of loud, that's why I haven't had it on the whole video. And now we're just gonna go back into anywhere we think has like a big enough gap and stick in more Kinder pieces. You can leave it as it is, you can cover it up a bit. You know, how many Kinder pieces is in this cookie? It's totally up to you, honey. But this definitely isn't 9 inches by 9 inches, so I'm gonna have thicker cookie bars. This is definitely like 4 by 5 inches probably. I'm turning the recipe into my own, guys. I'm not saying I'm Jane's Patisserie, because I'm most definitely not. So now we're gonna pop this bad boy into the oven for 17 to 22 minutes. She says 19 so they stay gooey, and I will definitely be doing that too, because I love gooey cookies. I don't like hard cookies. So now what you're gonna do while your cookies is baking is you're gonna clean up the absolute mess you made, and I'll be back when they're ready and we'll do a taste test. I'm trying to do a TikTok challenge, and I think I'm after letting the cookies burn. Ah! No! Okay, actually it's fine. It's actually so fine. It's actually so fine. One part of the cookies is slightly, do you know what? I like to call it an ombre cookie. So one part of the cookie bar biscuit part is like slightly more browned. You could let these to cool and be like a proper, you know, baker and be like, leave cool for 5 to 10 minutes. But honestly, I don't know who does that. So basically, I'm sticking a knife through and it's not coming out wet. That means the inside is cooked. So I'm gonna cut off a piece on the edge. I'm actually gonna cut the whole thing just so it's in the bars, so you can cook or cut the bars as big or as small as you desire. Okay guys, now it is time for the moment of truth, the taste test. I have my bars here. We have my lovely aesthetic situation. Like, oh, look. So now is the moment of truth, the taste test. So I have my little cookie bar here, cool down, and I have some milk. Because you can't have cookies without milk. So excuse my nails, I'm so sorry. Okay, taste test time. Oh my god. It has like a crispy outside and then the just softest, chewiest inside you can imagine. 10 out of 10 if I do say so myself. They were phenomenal. If you want to bake these, or if you try baking these, either tag me on your Instagram story, tag me wherever, let me know in the comments if you are going to bake these. I would highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want me to do more bake with me's, or if you have any recipes you want me to try out, definitely comment them in the comments below. I will be looking. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, welcome. Hello, hi, my name's Rebecca. I have plenty more videos that you can binge watch. Welcome. If you like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe, because subscribing to my channel really helps my channel out. And you know, due to obvious reasons, this is my only form of income at the moment. So help a gal out, you know it's free. I've tagged the full recipe and everything below. Hope you enjoy baking these if you do end up baking them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.